What made me say yes to joining Mastermind was, first of all, the reputation that you have, Johnny Francis, throughout the entire franchise industry. Your name kept coming up and up over and over and over again. And as soon as I met you, I felt really you're about the nicest person, you're kind, and then your depth of experience is just incredible. So that was my first step. The second step was that I know the power of being in a forum and in a mastermind group of
Right.
peers. It's unparalleled. And as a matter of fact, it's actually what brought Sticky Fingers Cooking into franchising was through a different peer group that I was in before we even started franchising. So being in a group of peers where you can be vulnerable, where you can share your top 1%, your bottom 1% it's what leads to growth. Yeah, what I was hoping to get out of the mastermind group was again like being new in the franchise industry, being able to connect with as many people as possible. And I find that, habit franchising is all about relationships.
Mhm.
And my business, Sticky Fingers Cooking, is also all about relationships. And the only way that you can have really solid relationships is to go deep with people and to be, to learn from them, to be able to lean on each other, to be able to work through problems and solve obstacles together. And that's pretty much, I kind of forgot where I was going with that, but
That's all right. What you were hoping to get out of it is was
yeah.
you kind of knew what you were getting
Yeah,
because
I
you've been
already
in
kind of
different
knew.
schools.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I really wanted to reach, I really wanted to connect with other people in the franchise industry, learn from them, and then also being able to maybe provide some insights of my own. What surprised me is that, um, to be perfectly honest, it's been really eye-opening in so many ways. I have learned so much. I have or my team and I, we have transformed the way that we do marketing, the way that we've designed our website, the way that we have talked to people, in large part because of your mentorship, Johnny, and then within the group and all the things that I've learned. Something that was unexpected that I learned is
Hmm.
that it's been this really positive reinforcement being a new franchisor and a new brand.
Hmm.
I'm finding some really positive reinforcement that we are on the right track and that we've been doing a lot of great things. And it's human nature to compare yourself to everyone. And then as a franchisor, you're doing the same with these really large established brands. And to realize like, wow, we're setting the foundation to do some pretty great things. Realizing that everybody makes mistakes, even these large brands
Oh yeah.
that I see, and it's just and it's shocking, and it's also gives me great. I know it levels the playing field in some way, but it also gives me great hope knowing that we're all just striving to be better, even these giant brands and even newbies like me.
Yeah. No, I think that's great. I think it's really true. And nobody has it all figured out all the time.
That's how you summarize it. That's your gift, Johnny, is you summarize it in one line. Nobody has it figured out.
No, but we're all working on it.
I find that I am really looking towards the group if I have a big decision to make or if I'm working through something. And I'm finding that it's almost like a board of directors in some ways for
Mhm.
CEO or founders to be able to come to the group with a challenge and with something that I want to solve. And so that's been a tremendous help. There are too many to to mention.
What's
I
the top of the mind? What's the most
Oh my,
impactful movie? Or I guess
Oh
the
my God.
next question is what's been the biggest value so far? So I don't know if those are maybe one concrete change or what's been the biggest impact in value for you.
I would say the biggest impact is having a peer group and these they've all become friends. And that's pretty huge. I have a list of Johnny franchise sayings that I use all the time. And so it's now been like incorporated, hopefully, into my vernacular a little bit
Mhm.
more. But really, I'd say that the friendships and the knowing that this is what I love about franchising is that the more I get into to it, the more that I realize that everybody's there just to we all want to succeed, and it's such an abundant mindset. It's
Yeah.
all about abundance because there's enough for everybody.
Yeah.
So here
True.
we are with in our mastermind, there's brands, and we're all trying to do the same thing. We're all trying to bring on new franchise owners that are good fits within our brands, and we're all trying to scale and grow. And you would think that we'd be competitors, and we're not. We're all sharing ideas and we're all trying to grow. And we are growing together because there is enough for everybody. And
Yeah.
the franchise industry just encapsulates that mindset. Yes, I enjoy that our structure is once a month. I look forward to my day is the second Tuesday of every month, and
Yep.
I really look forward to that. It's on my calendar. Um, Everybody in our group really prioritizes that so that we all do our best to attend every single month. So
Mhm.
I really like that. I like that there is a formal structure that we know that there's going to be time for us to learn something together, to share, go deep on a topic, and then we all give each other our updates. And that's really where the magic happens, and knowing that everybody has time to speak and everybody has time to listen as well. As I mentioned before, I've been in. I firmly believe in peer groups. I know that there's so many franchise brands out there that have peer groups for their franchisees, and they have masterminds for their franchisees. How often do leaders have their own masterminds? And that's where the magic happens. If you're doing it for your franchisees, which we do at Sticky Fingers Cooking,
Yeah.
then the leadership team also needs to have those masterminds as well. So what's different for me for this group is that it is franchise focused, that everybody in my mastermind, they're all CEOs, they're founders, they are leading franchise brands, which they're gonna know unique challenges and unique obstacles. They're going to be able to celebrate with me because they also are attuned to everything that is
Mm.
happening in my world because it's happening in their world too. This group, the mastermind group, is 100% the right fit for anybody that is leading a franchise brand that's either a founder or a CEO that has the growth mindset, that wants to be better, that is not fixed mindset where they think they know everything. Um, this is for people this is for people that want to be better, that want to improve, that want to hear other ideas, that want to be challenged.
Mhm.
uh, this is not the right group for somebody that is not all in, somebody that thinks that it might look good on their on their LinkedIn profile that they're in some mastermind group. If you're not all in to franchising and you're not all into growth mindset, then this group. I would 100% recommend what I did. What I did was that I reached out to you, Johnny. I reached out to you, and I wanted to get to know you a little bit more, understand a little bit more about who you are. your philosophy behind franchising, your philosophy behind helping others and lifting people up and having them stand on your shoulders, all of those things. And just to reach out to you and have a quick phone call. What the other thing that I really appreciated about Mastermind was that I could sit in on one of the group sessions to
Yeah.
kind of see what it looks like, how it's formatted, and some of the people that are members.